I don't want to hear anything about the White House or the Congress. I want to hear the good news from Washington.
It's always the bottom line with you. Well, the business side of this whole trip was a big success. The FCC is going to approve my full ownership of WVLE.
Renee is going to be delighted that I forget about one of my businesses. Now, where is Sarah?
Well, we had so much fun sightseeing. She's still there, Pa. She ran into an old college roommate and stayed on.
Are you expecting someone?
No. Actually, I brought someone with me.
Who?
You're going to have mixed feelings about this person. I just want you to keep an open mind and just hear her out, okay?
Bo, stop being so mysterious. Who is this visitor?
Okay, can you bring her in, please?
Good afternoon, Asa. I trust I'm in time for high tea.
Max, there you are.
Hey!
What happened?
Someone threw a sucker punch and I was the sucker. Hey, Jim.
What happened?
We'd followed Martin, Michael's house manager, from Grandview to the airport. He was taking a load of cash to some cowboy. Thought I had the drop on him. The cowboy landed to right. I landed on my rump. Cowboy and Martin got away. Probably feel a lot better if you kissed it. The lips, the lip, the lip.
Yeah, you said that we followed him, but you were with someone else? Was Gabrielle with you again, Max?
Hello, thanks for meeting me here. Oh, yes, do ask. What's the problem? Oh, who says there's any problem? Come over here. Have a seat. Listen, I managed to sneak out of here and sneak back in again, so don't give it away by what I'm saying to you. I don't understand. Just pretend that I've told you the funniest joke you've ever heard before. That's a detective back then. Listen, I know where Michael is. And I finally have it in my control to bring Michael and the baby back to Landview.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Ultra Pampers Plus.
Take it easy, guys. It was nice working with you. You too, man. Good luck.
Well, hello, stranger.
Hey. I saw your last scene. You were great. The best you've ever been.
Well, thank you. I didn't get a chance to watch your scenes today, so I can't return the compliment, but I'm sure you were terrific.
A day's work for a day's pay. Nothing like what you do in front of the camera.
You sound a little down, Jack. Something happened to you? Do you need that much stuff for the gym?
I'm going a little farther than the gym. I just cleared out my dressing room. Today was my last day on Frat Row.
What? This is some kind of joke, right?
No joke. The producers decided that Father Tom is going to leave the priesthood. Off camera, of course, so as of today, I'm officially off the show.
I don't believe this. No one said a word. There wasn't any warning. How can they write your character off in the middle of a big story?
When you figure this crazy business out, you let me know, okay? All I was told was that the baby switch story ended when Ruby gave the baby back to its real mother. So it looks like Father Tom is no longer needed to ease pain and offer comfort. And to tell you the truth, I'm kind of glad they let me go. Because now I can go on to other things.
Did you get a part on another show?
No more TV, Mari Lynn. No more TV. I'm following my real dream. Racing. I already got a job offer up in Canada, working in the pit crew for Emilio Santarelli. You might have heard of him, I don't know.
No.
Well, anyway, he's one of the world's greatest Formula One racers, and I'll be traveling with him all over the place. Places like Le Mans, Monte Carlo. It's bound to be a lot more exciting than acting for me, and a lot more secure. I hope you're happy for me.
Happy? And out of nowhere, you tell me that you're leaving the show? And you tell me that you're leaving Landview?
I know it comes as a shock to you.
I feel like the floor has been pulled out from underneath me, Jack. What about us?
Come on, you knew Father Tom and Tiffany weren't going
I'm not
anywhere.
talking about our characters. I'm talking about us. You and me. Two people who have shared a lot and who have become very close. Or is that just all in my head?
I loved every minute we shared together, Mari Lynn. But I realize now how wrong I was to push you into a relationship.
You didn't push me. I jumped, and with both feet. What about that night at the lake?
I'll never forget that. But come on, let's be honest, okay? We were only kidding ourselves to think you'd get over Wade so quickly.
Jack.
No, Mari Lynn, you need time. And I need a change. Look, this isn't goodbye forever. It's just goodbye for now. Take care of yourself, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you, Megan. Yes, Gabrielle was with me.
Where? Last I heard that she was in jail.
This morning, someone bailed her out.
Huh. Well, they say a sucker is born every minute. So she's not serving time at the moment. Tell me, how did she manage to get hooked up with you again? Or did she just put her two lips together and blow?
This is a very long story. Are you sure you
Yes.
want... Okay. This morning I went by the waterside, ran into Gabrielle. I saw her there. We hit on the idea that we should check out Grandview. Thought maybe we'd come up with some clues to where Michael went.
I thought that Grandview was off limits. How'd you manage to get in? Oh. Silly question, I suppose, right? With Gabrielle's larcenous streak, I suppose you just snuck in.
It was the only way. And we were lucky we did, too. We caught Martin unloading a ton of cash out of the wall safe. We followed him to the airport just in time to catch him handing the money over to the cowboy.
Yeah, and to catch a punch in the face.
Yeah, that too. Damn, I'm so frustrated, so stupid.
So predictable? Max, when are you going to learn that Gabrielle is nothing but bad news?
You're missing the point here. I was this close to catching Michael. If I hadn't let that damn cowboy get the drop on me.
Well, maybe it was a good thing that you did. Otherwise, you could have ended up with a lot worse than a split lip.
Do you hear what I'm saying? Michael is still out there with Brenda's baby, and I'm no closer to finding him.
Max, I know how much you care about Brenda and your nephew, and I admire you for that, but you can't expect me to accept your methods.
I'm trying to tell you it was the only way.
Oh, yeah, according to Gabrielle. She really knows how to get to you, doesn't she? She knows how to tap into your emotions and then just suck you right into her act.
I don't think she's acting. I really think she's trying to make up for what she has done.
Now, you know what she wants? She wants to get out of prison. And if acting innocent and pretending that she has a conscience will do the trick, then she'll do it. What really upsets me is that she always gets you to go along.
Look, I knew exactly what I was doing.
Oh, yeah. You see, that's one of her best tricks. She convinces you that it's your idea when she manipulated the whole thing. But hey, don't worry about it. You're obviously not the only one out there that's a sucker. I mean, she really suckered the person who managed to get her bailed out. I mean, that guy's a real bozo. Max, no. Don't tell me.
I'm the bozo. I put up the 25,000.
It's a coin, so what? Well, it's not just any coin. It's the coin that fell out of that cowboy's jacket when he slugged Max at the airport. I still don't see how Martin gave that cowboy a lot of cash and Max tried to stop him. Then the cowboy decked Max and took off, but presumably to deliver the money to Michael. So what's that got to do with a coin?
Well,
take another look at it. Look at it very closely.
Oh, you're right. It looks more like a souvenir or something.
That's right. It's like a token that you would use it at a theme park to get into the rides or go and see the shows.
All right, so we've established that. Some kind of a pass. But what are you not telling me, Gabrielle? How can this lead to Michael?
Before Alicia's death, Michael needed a tax shelter. So he found one. It's this theme park in Arizona, and he made up this dummy corporation so that it wouldn't get back to the hotel chain. Well, the name of the theme park was Old Arizona.
Right. So you're saying that that's where... Right. So, I mean, surely the police must know about this theme park. If so, why haven't they checked it out?
That's the whole point for the dummy corporation. No one can trace it. I mean, I forgot about it, and then with Alicia's death and everything else that's happened, Michael put the project on hold. But what better place for a man to go and hide out than a ghost town or a theme park?
Gabrielle, you have to tell the police about this coin. You can't seriously think about going to see Michael...
Keep your voice down, please.
She can't hear us. And what I don't understand is why you don't go and tell her everything that you know.
I can't tell her. Look, no one must know. You must keep this a secret.
Why? If it can help Michael find the baby and...
Finding Michael is easy, Debra. Getting him to hand over the baby is the hard part. And look, I'm flying to Arizona tonight because it is up to me to convince Michael to give up that child.
I tell you, you're funny. You know, you're lucky it's not high noon in the Old West. That's the appointed hour for hanging bushwhackers.
Well, if you want to threaten somebody, choose me. I arranged for Elizabeth to visit.
For which I'm eternally grateful, Bo. Obviously, your father never would have seen me otherwise.
You got that right. Okay, you're here, Liz. Speak your piece, and then this officer will escort you back to your cell in Statesville.
Go on, Elizabeth. Tell him what you told me.
It's my health, Asa. It wasn't very good to begin with when I first entered prison, but over these last few months, it has gotten worse.
And they say prison isn't good for anything.
Oh, damn it, Pa.
Now, gloat if you will. But the doctors at Statesville tell me that unless I have better treatment outside, that is, outside the confines of prison, I don't have long to live.
Liz, I am not a man who normally seeks vengeance. I figure the good Lord settles the accounts, and he does just fine on his own. But in your case, see, this is just punishment for what you've done to me and my family.
It's because of what I've done to you and your family that I'm here today. You see, I have convinced the parole board that I should have a chance to redeem myself in society. Before they can make any move, of course, there are certain demands.
Oh, now we're getting to it. What are the demands?
The most important one, at least the most important to me, is your forgiveness. Asa, can you find it in your heart to write a letter to the parole board urging them to release me?
Pa, look, what
I hear it fine, son. I hear it fine. Matter of fact, I hear you loud and clear, Liz. All these years, I've got to know you very, very well. You see, I know exactly what you're up to now.
Gabrielle, no, you mustn't.
Look, somebody has got to go and convince him to give up that child.
Somebody, but not you. Look, I don't care if she hears. You can't seriously consider going to see Michael alone. Have you forgotten what he did to you the last time?
No, of course I haven't
Well,
forgotten.
then stop this nonsense and go to the authorities.
I can't.
Oh, well, then let Max go to Arizona.
Don't you understand that if Max and the police find out where Michael is, then they will take him by brute force?
Only if he resists.
Well, of course he's going to resist. Look at what he's gone to keep that child protected. Do you think he's going to give up Garrick without a struggle?
Well, no, but you're my sister and it's not your concern.
It is my concern. It's very much my concern. I don't want anyone else to get hurt. Least of all, Michael and the baby. Now, if I go to him without any threats or ultimatums, I'm certain I can get him to give up that boy.
But what if you're wrong? What if you enrage him again? He goes for your throat again.
Well, that is a chance I will have to take.
With your own life?
What good is my life if I can't atone for the pain that I've caused? Not just Brendan, the baby, but Michael. Michael has suffered just about as much as anyone else, if not more. He is filled with confusion and fear. Now, I'm going to go to him because I can help him. And I know I can bring that child back. Everything you says makes sense, but still... I am not looking for your approval. I know exactly what I have to do. But to do it, I'm going to need your help.
So what's the rest of the story? The real story?
Megan, I told you.
Oh, come on.
Her
Her bail was set at $250,000, Max. You put up $25,000 in cash. That's not enough to get her out. Now, what aren't you telling me?
What's the point in going over bookkeeping? I got her out, that's all.
How?
Megan, hey, it's no big deal. For the balance, I put up the bar as collateral.
You put up Max's place to finance her bail?
Yeah, people do that kind of thing all the time. Second mortgages, home improvement loans.
Oh, stop it! Max's place isn't just an investment for you. It's not just another bar. It's Al's home. It's the only thing you own in this whole world.
Well, then I guess it's mine to do with as I see fit, isn't it?
Oh, you are being used, Max. Used! Don't you understand that? Now, I'm sorry. I am really sorry if you feel guilty. Feel guilty about having ruined Gabrielle's life, but I'm telling you, you didn't. She did it to herself. You are not responsible for that.
But I'm responsible to Al. And to make sure he doesn't grow up with a mother that's locked up in prison his whole life.
Al needs a home. A home with a father who loves him, surrounded by other people who loves him, which includes me, in case you've forgotten.
No. No, I have not forgotten you. But this is a choice I had to make for Al's sake.
Yeah, well, those were choices we used to make together.
I knew how you'd react.
Yeah, you're damn right. When Gabrielle skips bail, Max, and is nowhere to be found, you're gonna lose everything.
Oh, look, I honestly believe she's not gonna run away from her punishment or from her obligation to me.
I really don't understand you. How you can be so smart sometimes, and then so stupid when it comes to this woman.
This isn't gonna go anywhere. I'm sorry. There's no point in arguing this. It's done. It's over. I'm gonna go find my nephew.
Max, come back here.
Megan. Trust me. I got one slim lead to find my nephew, and I want to follow it.
Max!
Paul, you're not even letting her explain.
What's to explain? What is she going to show me? Her x-rays, her medical records to prove how sick she is? The only proof she's shown me, she still can fake anything she wants.
I'm not faking, Asa. My health is deteriorating rapidly.
What is deteriorating, Liz, is your brain. Now, do you think I'm going to fall for this shoddy performance?
No, Pa, look, she's telling the truth. I saw her medical records. They're real.
What are you, a doctor? This old goat's too mean to die. I'm going to tell you something. I wouldn't sign your scorecard in a miniature golf course. No less send a letter to a parole board. Well, I take it all back, Liz. I'm going to do you a favor. I'm really going to do something for you. I'm going to fax a message to them. Keep Elizabeth Sanders in the tightest cell till doomsday.
Thanks anyway, Bo. I should have known better.
No. Just wait. You're not the only member of this family that Elizabeth tried to hurt. If she hadn't helped Patrick, London Dee Dee might be alive today, Pa.
Now, you're just remembering that?
No. I could never forget that. And I'm not saying that I can forgive her for it, but Cord may have a bigger heart than both of us put together. Now, he specifically asked me to hear her version of the breakout and what happened at the Seaside Arena.
You're telling me that you're believing her lies. What do you think this is, a whole new human being standing before us?
No, look, she saved Cord and Tina's life and risked her own grandson's. Now, she's trying to do the right thing.
So she says.
No, so Cord says. I'm not saying we ought to trust her with the family jewels, and if she's let out on parole, I think somebody ought to keep a real sharp eye on her. But I believe in fair play. I think it's fair to give her a chance.
Yeah, God bless you for that, anyway.
You hold it right there. Don't you use the Lord's name in vain. I don't want some bolt of lightning crashing through my window.
Well, can't you just consider the possibility?
No, I cannot. Maybe something. Maybe a leopard can change its spots. A tiger can trade its stripes. But this rattlesnake still has its fangs, and I'm not about to let it strike again. You take her back where she came from.
Sorry, Elizabeth.
It's all right, Bo. Thanks anyway. It was a good try. As for you, Asa, I'm not going to pronounce any curses or vow to get even. I just pray that you'll learn forgiveness as I did.
I'll forgive you, Liz. At your funeral, the black orchids will be from me.
Oh, come on, quit.
And I'll tell you something else. You keep up with the parole stuff, I'll call the governor myself and block it.
Oh, she's gone, okay? That's enough.
No, your sanity's gone. What the hell kind of a kid did I raise? Are you Buchanan or not?
Help you, but how? Forget it. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have asked.
Gabrielle, you're my sister. You know there's nothing I wouldn't do
Not
for you.
this time. Once I leave the city limits, I will be committing another crime, and I don't want you involved. I'm
I'm
sorry.
already involved, and I'm not letting you get yourself in any more danger. Listen, can't you just forget this whole...
No, I can't. Look, it's very easy. All I have to do is slip out, not be seen, and I'll be back. So, wish me luck, all right?
Wait. I still think there's too much to risk, but if you're this determined to get Brenda's baby back, I want her.
No, I'm not going
Put it this way. Either you let me help you, or I'm going to that policewoman over there, and I'm going to tell her everything I know.
You wouldn't.
I love you, Gabrielle. And I'm going to prove it, one way or another.
And Mum said that I was the stubborn one.
Well, then it's settled. We'll get you out of this place. I don't know how, but somehow.
Is it Megan Gordon, future star of the big screen?
Listen, not now, okay? I really have to memorize my lines for the little screen.
Honey, get your priorities straight. This is just a job. The big screen is your future. Got some pictures here I want you to look at.
Oh, yes? Do you? More men. Just what I need.
Honey, these aren't men. They're actors. One of them is going to play Randolph Lord.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Throw these all up to the ceiling, and whichever one sticks, that guy gets the part.
It's not done that way. At least I don't think so. I want to get your input on this, and... Come on, why don't we go out to dinner and discuss
No,
it?
not tonight, not tonight.
But we'll have fun. We can sit around, we can fantasize about what it would be like to kiss these guys. I mean, you can sit around and fantasize about what it would be like.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not like that. We'll keep the fantasizing to a minimum. Just a business dinner.
No. Look, my heart wouldn't be in it.
Have you been having difficulties? It's about the ghost.
No. It's Max.
Oh. What has he done?
No, it's not what he's done. It's what he hasn't done. He hasn't told Gabrielle Medina to get lost. You know, for the life of me, I don't understand why he continually lets that woman take advantage of him.
Imagine a guy letting a pretty face take advantage of him.
I didn't even have a chance to tell him what happened to me since yesterday.
Oh, tell me, how'd it go with Vicky?
Well, you know, she came to the flag house after you left, and I showed her around. I wanted to prove to her that I wasn't hearing things, that I wasn't seeing ghosts and goblins and the rest of it.
Yeah, she probably thought you had a bad oyster or something, huh?
You know, my mother isn't practical all the time. She does have a spiritual side to her.
But she's not about to believe in ghosts. I mean, I know that.
Yeah, well, when I asked her again about allowing me to switch Lana's grave site from where she's buried now over next to Randolph Lord, she said no.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry for Lana. Lana's spirit, at least. Now, don't laugh, but when Vicky left, I saw her again.
You did?
Yes, I did. I was standing in her room, and she appeared to me as big as life. And then, of course, she asked me if I would help her be reunited with Randolph, and I said yes. And now that I'm out of there, I don't know, common sense prevails, I guess.
You know, I've never been one to put too much stock in common sense.
Meaning?
Meaning, I think I can help you out with your problem with Lana.
Oh, yeah? What are you thinking about?
I'm going to help you keep your promise to that ghost. But you got to be ready for the adventure of a lifetime.
Yeah.
I mean, think. Who are the two people involved here?
You and me.
No, the two dead people.
Oh, hey, don't say dead, not with Lana. Oh, great. Now I'm talking about her as if she were alive.
We know what Lana wants. We know what Randolph wants, judging from his letters. We know what you want. We know what I want. I mean, it's a unanimous decision here, right?
Yes, except for Vicky. It's her family crypt.
But I'm not talking about getting official permission. What I'm talking about is not crypts and stones, and I'm just talking about moving some bones.
Marco, you're not thinking of...
It's a dirty job. Somebody has to do it.
You and me digging up Lana's body and moving it to the family crypt ourselves?
When you put it that way, it really sounds kind of creepy.
Body snatching.
No, not body snatching. I would call it matchmaking. The reuniting of one soul with another's oneness. The zen of matchmaking.
You certainly know how to turn a phrase, don't you?
Well, you don't think you can change Vicky's mind, right?
No, I don't want to bother Vicky anymore. She's got enough pressure going on in her household now because of...
Because of what?
Well, look, I don't want to talk about it, okay? Clint and Vicky are having some problems, and the Gordon family kind of tends to get in the middle of it.
Your dad's not making goo-goo eyes at Vicky again.
No, he's not making goo-goo eyes at Vicky. He doesn't want to get in between Vicky and Clint, neither do I.
All right, like I said, we can't change Vicky's mind. We know what Lana wants. So we get together for a little exhumation.
Exhumation. That's not such a bad word, is it?
Doesn't sound nearly as creepy as body snatching.
All right, then if we're very careful about how we dig up Lana, no one has to know that we disturbed the grave.
Right, and nobody has to know that we put it back in the Lord grave either, because we'd just be very neat.
Yeah, but any way you slice it, Marco, it still comes up.
Yeah, I know. It still is kind of creepy. Hey, it won't be the first time you and me have done anything creepy, huh?
Yeah, and lived to regret it. Look, I gotta think about this.
No, you can't think about this. This is the kind of thing you have to seize the moment. You have to do it right now. Matter of fact, I need a list. I need a list. What do I need? Well, I need shovels. I need shovels. That way we get some shovels because it's dark right now. Now's the perfect time to do it, okay? What do you say?
I say we're both out of our minds. Okay, let's do it.
I can dig it! In a manner of speaking.
Yeah.
See you. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I just hope that Lana appreciates what we're doing.
It's done. I hope you didn't use my name.
Of course not. You have a reservation in my name.
Okay.
For the next flight leaving for Phoenix, Arizona. It leaves at 7:40.
Deb, thank you. I will always be indebted to you. But look, I want you to leave now before you get in any trouble.
Leave now? You've still got to get to the airport.
Well, that's my problem, and I'll work it out, all right?
Oh, so it's going to be that easy?
No, I'm sorry. You are just too much involved already. I'm going to go to Arizona. No one's going to miss me, and I'll be back. And you know what? When I return, I'll have that baby with me.
Oh, and what about the police? You're being watched in the lobby. You need, somebody to create a diversion.
Well, I'm not about to let you be the one.
Oh, have you got a better idea?
Blade. Do you want me to help you get rid of him?
No, I mean, yes. I mean, I don't know what I mean.
Come here. I can tell by your eyes. I know the answer. Listen, have fun. I've got some things I've got to do.
Okay. Gabrielle!
Blade, what are you doing here?
Hey, it's a free country, isn't it? You know, I just happened to be in the neighborhood. I was strolling down that avenue, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll go inside and get a beer at the tap room. You know, how was I to know that you would be here, too?
Blade, please.
Okay, look, I'm lying. I've been looking all over for you. I got my bike. It's fixed. It's waiting outside. Why don't you get on it? We'll go somewhere and we'll talk.
I can't. You have to leave
Because of what your mother said?
I'm not talking about my mother. I just can't leave my sister alone right now. I have to do something pretty important.
Well, listen, I happen to be an expert at important things. So why don't you let me know what your sister's problem is? Maybe I can help you with the solution.
I am a Buchanan, Pa. See, I'm the kind that you raised me to be.
I raised you to defend the likes of Elizabeth Sanders.
I'm not defending her.
And what the hell do you call it? You're bringing her over here to beg for mercy. I tell you something right now. She wouldn't give the same mercy to your kinfolk.
Look, I brought her here for one reason, so you could hear her out. That's not even the main reason I brought her over here. Cord made a request. I honored it, okay?
Oh, then that makes it all the better. Here I've got a son soft in the head, now a grandson afflicted by it. But I'll tell you something, I forgive Cordero because Tina's driving him nuts.
No, leave Cord and Tina's marriage out of this.
No, do this. Let's leave Elizabeth Sanders to rot in Statesville, huh?
Well, that may not be your decision to make because she has to make an appearance before a parole board. And I think that they just might be a little more objective than you are.
Yeah, objectivity. You know, that's a fancy word for a chicken-hearted wimp.
You're incredible. You ought to teach a course in philosophy at Lambview University.
Maybe I will. Here's the first lesson. Don't trust Elizabeth Sanders and her kind as far as you can throw them. Huh?
I think I'll just cut that class if it's all the same to you.
There's something you better stick with it if you're my son. Now, she may pledge like she's gonna go and be the greatest thing in the world, but down deep, that rock she calls a heart, there's a dangerous woman with a long memory.
Yeah, well, you may be right, but there's always a chance.
Yeah, the chances are like a snowball in hell. She could say sorry and smile till the cows come home. The Buchanans are her enemy and always will be. She gets her freedom, you and your family are not going to be safe.
All right, Mary, I got the shovels from the prop
well, I'm
department.
telling you, when Bo and Max
Now,
find out about this, I'm not sure this
hey,
is
there's
going to be...
nothing to worry about. It's not like we're stealing anything. All we're doing is borrowing some stuff.
Okay, then remind me of that when we get to the gravesite. We're not stealing a body, we're just borrowing it.
The body like that, okay? Especially in public. Just gonna get on, we're gonna be funny, we're gonna get off. What is this stuff? You already changed, right?
Yeah, these aren't for me.
Oh. Sweetheart, I have no intention of actually touching this thing. You don't understand.
Hey. Lana deserves a little dignity when she's lying there next to Randall.
Dignity, fine, but I'm thinking of like a plastic kind of a big giant drop cloth, big rubber gloves. I'm gonna touch a
we're getting a
slimy
little
old...
nervous about this, aren't we?
I'm not nervous. This is a fun, larky experience. Nobody's nervous. My knees are knocking a little bit, though.
Yeah, I noticed. Hands are doing a little quivering there, too.
You know, my hands have been quivering. I never quiver.
Never dug up a grave, have you?
Have you?
Well, no. Okay, so maybe I'm a little wobbly, too.
You're wobbly and I'm quivery? I mean, this does not augur well, do you think?
What, you want to back out now?
No, I'm backing you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to stay right with you. I just wanted to know if you wanted to back out.
Oh, what? So now it's up to me?
Well, it's your ghost. I mean, I would understand, is all I'm saying.
No. Now, I'm not going to let her roam around in that house all by herself for the rest of her life. Or whatever. I mean, now she came to me, she asked me, she crossed the frontier of life and death. I've got to do this.
Nice speech. But just know what it's going to be like when we open that up. When we're gaping down into an open mouth, possibly smelly, of a 100-year-old grave.
Yeah, well, 100 years is a long time to wait to lie next to your lover.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. We should go now. By the time we get there, it'll be dark.
Out of the way and I kept my distance and I saw Martin approach this guy in cowboy boots.
Let me get this straight. You followed Michael's house manager all the way from Grandview.
Yeah, we were watching him at Grandview.
We? I thought you said you were alone.
Oh, did I say we? No, I'm sorry. I mean, I saw him. See, I was kind of keeping an eye on the place just in case Michael came back.
I don't suppose it occurred to you to call the police, huh?
Well, it didn't seem very dangerous to me, Rafe. I was just staking the place out on my own.
Right. So you saw Martin leaving?
Yeah, with a satchel full of money.
Now, how could you know that?
Well, what else would it be?
Food, clothes, mail, a million other things, but somehow you knew that it was money.
Look, Rafe, it was a
You weren't watching Grandview from outside, Max. You got in there somehow, and I'm willing to bet that it's Gabrielle that got you in.
Rafe, I swear to you, Gabrielle...
Don't swear to me. I have no way of proving that you were trespassing, or that Gabrielle might have been jeopardizing her bail. Just don't insult my intelligence, Max.
Okay.
We saw Martin take the cash out of the safe.
That's better. Go on.
And I followed him to the airport.
where you saw him transfer the money to this cowboy, and that's how you got your swollen lip. Huh?
Yeah, you got it.
And you're convinced that this money was meant for Michael?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Well, you got another theory?
No. No, I'm afraid I have to agree with yours. We've been trying to locate Martin ever since you called me to meet you here, and seems Michael's right-hand man has disappeared, too.
Yeah, and you can bet he's laying low until his boss needs him again. Damn, it's so close to stopping him. I know I could have gotten him to tell me the truth about where Michael's taking the kid.
Yeah, our best bet now is to question some people here in the airport. Maybe one of them has seen something that can give us a lead.
Yeah, well, now you're talking. You take care of the people here. I'll check with the security officer.
Well, hold it. Max, this is police work. From now on, my people handle the investigation. You stay out.
Rafe, it's my nephew that was taken.
Michael is a desperate man. He could be dangerous, Max.
I'm not afraid of Michael. Besides, you're going to need me. I'm the one everyone's going to recognize.
All right. After we complete the questioning, I'm ordering you to back off.
Anything you say.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Captain Garrett's in Lambview Police.
Well, how can I help you, Captain?
Your name, please.
Mrs. Dorothy Henry. Of course, my friends call me Dot.
Dot, maybe you recognize me. I was in here a little earlier. Some guy punched me in the jaw. I fell down. He grabbed a satchel and took off like a bat out of hell.
Of course I remember you.
Yeah.
Him, too. Some kind of cowboy, right?
Right.
Well, and I can tell you exactly where he came from.
Blade, why are you making this so difficult for me?
Me? Look, I'm just asking you to go for a ride. You're the one that's making a big deal about this whole thing.
I promised my mother.
Oh, come on. How's she gonna know if we go for a little quick ride? You know, I thought you had some guts, Debra.
Oh, well, that makes us even, because I thought you had character.
Oh.
But maybe my mother was right. We don't have anything in common.
Well, if that means that you're a snob and I'm not, then I think I agree with her. You know, but that hasn't stopped me yet, as you see. And you know why? Because you're still the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Blade, don't.
Don't what? Hey, you like it when I touch you. You
Let go of me.
If I let go of you, then I can't kiss you, and you like
Stop it! Let go!
Who are you, some friend of a mother's?
No. Police.
Oh, great. Cops. Just my luck.
It's all right, officer. I'm not going to press charges or anything. It was just like a misunderstanding.
What's in your jacket?
Nothing.
Take your hand out of your jacket nice and slow.
Please, Blade, no more trouble.
I think it's a pretty happening place here. I wouldn't mind spending eternity in a place like this. It's a nice tombstone. It's a nice engraving. I mean, it's a nice piece of land here.
Yeah, she saved all of their children from a flood. They gave her a nice piece of marble. Too bad they didn't give her the one thing she wanted.
Old Randolph, you mean?
Yeah, that's okay. Her memory outlived all those who gossiped about her and looked down on her. Just be not proud. Though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, for thou art not.
What? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't know, you know, there's a part of me that really wants to just get out of here as fast as I can, but I'm going to stay here for Lana. I've got to be brave, so let's just get this over with before the moon rises, all right?
Yeah, all right.
Thank you, officer. I can handle the rest on my own.
Mm-hmm.
You were wonderful,
Hey, thanks.
babe.
You weren't bad yourself. And did it work?
Well, I think I heard my sister sneak out. I just pray she gets to the airport okay.
From what you've said about your sister, she can handle herself. Now, what about that ride?
Oh, I can't.
Uncle, your mother still?
It's what I said before.
Well, now what am I going to do with this?
What is it?
It's the key to my cycle. It's for you.
Oh, Blade, I can't.
Well, look, you just hold on to it till you're ready for your next lesson.
Oh, I don't know what to say.
Well, don't say anything. You just have it.
Thank you.
All right. But I think it's only fair to warn you that I didn't help you with your sister for nothing. I mean, I expect something in return. You know, maybe I can get to see you again. Look, it doesn't have to be today, but I'm not going to give up on you. And I don't think that you want to give up on me either.
Oh, Blade, you know I don't.
I know. You made that promise. But look, there's a lot of ways for us to see each other without being seen.
His accent?
Well, I knew right off. In my job, I meet folks from all over the country. I can recognize every accent from every region.
Dot, we don't doubt your ear for dialects, but we need a little more to go on. Say a name, where he's going.
Oh, I'm quite certain. The man who hit you is from Nebraska. Omaha, I'd wager. His flat A and his hard R gave him away. If you don't mind, I have a plane to catch.
Yeah, just a minute, please.
Hey, I've got to make a plane, too.
You want to keep your shirt on, buddy?
Look, if I miss that plane...
Mrs. Henry, can you think of anything else you can tell us about this man from Omaha?